Plaintiff Terry Baker rented a house to the defendant, and she was a good tenant at first. But as the years progressed, things got worse. Terry claims he often smelled pot in the defendant's home, and he's suing her today for rent, damaged property, and cleaning fees. Defendant Shauna Williams says Terry is a nasty pervert who came into her home numerous times without permission. And one time he saw Shauna in her underwear. Shauna's countersuing for emotional distress.
Start with you, sir.
Shauna moved in our house that we built it brand new in 2007. And when she first moved in, for the most part, she was an all right tenant. But as the years progressed, it went from bad to worse. Her ex in and out of prison. And I know part of it was over methamphetamine and whatnot.
And that has nothing to do with me.
Yeah, how did that affect your property?
Well, birds of a feather. I suspected her doing meth.
I have never done that.
And when I would confront her about it, she denied it. But I know.
You think she was doing it on your property, obviously?
Well, it's her house, but yes, it's our property.
Yeah, it's
but
your property.
I had no proof of it. I definitely know she smoked pot.
Of course I do. I have MS. It's medical reason.
But it's still not legal. But
no, it's not.
What state?
Missouri. But on numerous times I smelled pot.
Yeah, I should know that. But
You've offered to smoke a joint with me, Terry.
You're
you
nutty
smoke.
enough.
No.
I'll take a drug test right now,
You
Your
just
Honor.
said on numerous occasions you have, though.
I have, on numerous occasions, I have smelled marijuana in the house.
Smelled.
And I walked up on her.
He has.
I walked up on her one time, and she's sitting on the front porch with her boyfriend.
And you
they
want
had
to
been
smoke
smoking
with
that
us,
bowl because
Terry,
she
and
had
you
it in her
know
hand.
that.
Okay. Did she pay her rent every month?
For the most part, yes. There's months I had to fight with her to get it. She was late. She always had some lame excuse.
How long did she stay there?
6 years, 8 months.
Okay.
She paid rent 6
How
years,
often
6
did you
months.
renew her lease?
We never did. She was just on a month-to-month basis.
No, he never gave me a lease.
Quiet. So you just let her stay there for
Yeah, and it was
6
on a
years.
month-to-month basis.
Defendant Shauna Williams rented a house from the plaintiff, and she claims he often entered her home without permission and once saw her in her underwear.
What do you want to tell me?
Your Honor, I've asked him numerous times to give me a lease, and he would never give me a lease. He's a creep. He is a nasty pervert. He has walked up in my house numerous times because he has a key and he says it's his property. He has a right to come up in that house. He has caught me. That is not.
That's
the truth,
crock.
and you know it's the truth, Terry.
You
he
never
has
went
seen
in
me
with the
my
key?
underwear.
Yes, I have went in the key, but I knock.
I have
They
witnesses.
know I'm
You knock,
coming.
and that's
Yes,
it?
no, I don't let myself in. I have never.
How much
just
notice do you give them?
Well, I have given a written notice, yes.
How much do you typically, do you have a rule?
Well, not off of rule of thumb, depending on what
All right.
the need is.
All right. He was supposed to give you 24-hour notice. What else you have?
And he never did. He's caught me
Yeah, by his
dressing.
own admission, he didn't even know. So I know
have
he didn't give it to you because he didn't even know the law.
Two different occasions where he walked up in
Who is
on
this
them. From Jeanette. She's another tenant of
I
his.
used to be a tenant. The owner was easy to learn. Her son, Terry Baker, that manages the property for me, was a nightmare. I had problems with him walking into my house unannounced all the time. The last occasion, my boyfriend and I were having a dispute, and he came into my house and got into my face and tried to throw me out and called me names. My boyfriend and I called the cops, and the cops told him he wasn't allowed in my house without permission. After the cops left, he told me I was evicted because of the situation and proceeded to try and assault me in my yard. The neighbor intervened, and I made him leave, so I moved out to avoid an eviction and harassment from him. This is from Jeanette. Do you remember any of this, sir?
Yes, and that's all fabricated. I have a letter from her boyfriend that still lives in
You
that
have
house.
it? Let's see it. And you didn't go in without permission in this instance?
No, he
Hold
knew
on.
I was up there. He had no problem with me
He
being up
let you
there.
in. He let you in?
Yes, Chris King, yes.
So she's lying, making this up. Why do you think she would make it up?
Well, she's not real stable. She's on a lot of heavy medication.
Okay, got it. All right.
And she has admitted
All
that
right,
in front of an
all right.
officer.
She hallucinates off her medication.
Well,
got it. All
she
right.
made a comment.
Tell me what you're suing for: the damaged property, the rent, and the cleaning fees.
Yes,
Tell me the rent you're suing for. What months?
July and August,
Of what year?
2014,
And what was the rent per month?
$650.
And she moved voluntarily with
No, she was
notice,
evicted.
without? All right. What day was she evicted?
August 8th. or 9th. I
And
can't
what makes you think you're entitled to August?
Because she was there.
No,
the
you
first
just said
part
she
of
moved on the 8th.
she was made to be
Right, whatever. She moved
She left
on the 8th.
but she was still there at the beginning of August.
Right. So how are you charging her for all of August?
Then prorate. I assume you can
Right,
prorate.
you
it.
prorated. You don't assume nothing.
Okay.
You wanted. Now let's get to the damaged property.
Here's the pictures of the kitchen stove.
What
and
did
the
she
letter.
do to it?
Well, it's roach infested.
Okay, she had roaches.
Bad.
All right. Did you have roaches, ma'am? Did you while you were there?
I did the last 3 years. I did, but I bought
Did you?
Viper
Hold on.
at-
You had them for 3 years?
Yes.
Did you ask your landlord to come and spray it?
Yes, Your
And
Honor.
Did she
I
ask you?
would have. Yes.
Would have? Why
She wouldn't let
didn't
me
you?
in the house most of the
I
time.
don't believe it. I'm sorry.
most
Your
time-
claim is dismissed. Emotional distress, him coming in. I have witness statements of him coming in on a regular basis. He admits to having come in. $3,000 for your emotional
Thank you,
distress.
Your
Have a
Honor.
good day.
You're
Bye-bye.
You're a nasty pervert that walks around your underwear in front of people, and we have proof of that too.
You're
I
an
have all
idiot.
kinds of evidence
You're
of
an
that.
idiot.
You're an idiot. You live with your mama.
No.
You are a mama's boy.
So works her butt off for you.
You are messed up, Terry. You're a messed up
Well, you
individual that needs to
perverted
wear
and
some
nasty.
freaking. Need to wear. Really?
He wears nasty, dirty, tiny whities out in public in front of the neighbors and in front of my grandkids.
You're nuttier. You're birds of a feather. You're just like your daughter.
Hey,
You're.
we-
you're
You know what? I'm proud
you're
to
a
be
parent.
like my mom. I love my mom.
I thank God we're done with you.
Oh, I'm glad. I thank God I'm done with you, you perverted. You're nasty, Terry. You're nasty.
Ever wonder how to go about collecting from a minor who damaged your property or owes you money? If so, ask me, Judge Mathis, at askjudgemathis.com.